I think that's what I'm going to rely on, obviously. You know, it's a different game, but you know, I know whatever game plan they come up with, you know, it's going to be well thought out, and just going to try to go out there, play a game inside the structure, and you know, you got to do the things that, you know, brought you there. You know, I'm going to go there trying to play the game that I know how to play, and try to be a difference.
Marty, when you found out from Steve yesterday, explain the emotions that went in you facing to
Well, you know, I think everybody knows me that I'm a pretty emotional guy. You know, there's been a lot of that the past month, and to get that call, and you know, I had heard from Stammer that he was a no-go, so I knew there was a possibility. So I guess I was prepared for it.
There's been so much optimism with Steve in the last few days. Back and play for your team. As the captain of this team, do you worry about the letdown of him not being able to come back these last 2 games and how it might affect the team in the next year?
No, I mean, I think we've managed pretty well. Losing that big of a piece, I think we've managed good. I think we all understand how hard he's tried and worked, put himself in the position he's in, and give himself a chance. Obviously, I know he's disappointed. We're all disappointed for him. You know, Stammer is a true professional, and he's done everything he can this past you know, month to get back to, you know, to the Lightning first, and hopefully to Team Canada. For us, that this past month, it's been a big lift to see him how hard he worked.
Marty, after the Olympic team was named the first time you went on it, you went on a tear right after that. Was there any bitterness on your part? Or?
No, I mean, of course I was bitter, but like, I don't think, you know, I've answered those questions before. You know, was I motivated? I don't think it's motivation. You know, I think I've been motivated. You know, the past 4 years. Like the past 10 years. You know, I mean, if you're not motivated, you're not even considered for these things. You know, you have to believe in yourself, and you have to be motivated to you know, to be even considered, like I said. So, you know, yeah, production-wise, yeah, I produced quite a bit after, but
you didn't pout afterwards. I mean, you could have.
Yeah, I mean, I think for a lot of us that play the game, I think going on the ice is the best therapy.
There's been so much public support in a lot of areas, like you know, when we didn't get paid, what does that mean to have so many people back in the corner supporting what happened?
No, I mean, it feels, you know, it definitely feels great. You know, I'm glad that, you know, people think highly of me, I guess. You know, you know, I try to play the game the way I know how to play, and if I impress people along the way, and they, you know, I get supporters, you know, that's great. You know, I mean, that's why you play. You know, we play for the fans, and you play for yourself. But you know, without the fans, you know, we don't get to play at this level. So, you know, it was definitely felt warm to hear the support I was getting.
Marty, how do you prepare for what's ahead? Do you relate to the Stanley Cup final in that way, or is it something completely different?
No, I mean, I think it's a lot different. You know, it's a short tournament. You know, you get through the qualification rounds, and you get into those one game. You know, they're like they're game sevens. You know, there's no build up. It's you know, sometimes it's not the best team that wins. It's the team that plays the best that day. It's a team that, you know, opportunistic. It's a team that finds a way that day. Sometimes it's not the best team that wins. So I think as a group you have to understand that.
Is there any point in the last month where you thought, even if I did ask to replace somebody, that they didn't ask me the first time, so I'll obviously say no?
I mean, it's tough to, as upset as you can be sometimes. It's hard to, you know, to turn down these opportunities. I think you got to realize that you only get a few kick of the can, and you got to put the emotion aside and realize the experience and the opportunity.
What do you remember about your last kick at the can?
In 06, I mean, obviously we didn't do very well. You know, it was my first time. You know, I think a lot had happened for me in such a short period of time. At that point in time, I mean, I know I was, you know, kind of a late bloomer coming into this league. I think I'm not as experienced. I wasn't as experienced as I am today. So I think I'm better prepared, I guess, for the second opportunity, and I'm looking forward to it.
Did you have plans to go away with your family?
Yeah. I don't know.
All right, we're going to bring Steven in now.
Okay, I'm done? All right.
That was Martin St. Louis, who will be headed to Sochi in place of Steven Stamkos. Great day for St. Louis, not so much for Stamkos. After the break, we hear from Stamkos, who also addressed the media earlier this morning.